Now, I have a question for you all. What's a guy to do when it's this incredibly nice out? How about revel in the fact that everyone I've talked to online, via Facebook, has just been so wonderful and complimentary and just overall nice. I guess if there is a saying for it, there would be nice weather produces nice people. Hey, I tried. Anyway, happy Thursday, everybody. Yes, today is Thursday. Memorial Day is just about on the horizon. And I am excited for this weekend in ways that I cannot even fathom. But let's get a few things out of the way first. Let's get into talking about hockey, NHL. Our Stanley Cup finalists are now known. The Las Vegas Golden Knights and the Washington Capitals. It's actually funny that it's the Capitals who made it there, because back when I was in Trinity Pauling, there was one of my brothers who was a lacrosse player, is a huge Washington, and actually he played hockey too, I believe. Anyway, he's a huge Washington Capitals fan. In fact, every other day when he was in my what I call the Asian Trilogy class, every other day he would talk about Ovechkin. And honestly, all the hard work that Ovechkin's been doing has been paying off. But to that brother of mine, I love you, dude, but I really think Las Vegas should win. I mean, a new franchise becoming the first team to ever win the Stanley Cup, that's never happened before. That'd make history. But the outcome will be whatever it'll be. But speaking of outcomes, that'll be whatever they may be. To my skydiving pharmaceutical friend, whom I've known since 3rd grade, and one of 2 basketball experts I go to for all things basketball that I do not understand. If anyone's wondering, the other one is actually the actor from Chicago. I gotta get you 2 guys together, because I think you 2 would really hit it off. Anyway. Not in that way. Anyway. I'm saying anyway way too many times. With that said, the Boston Celtics won! Yes! Yes! Oh man, that was scary. If they just win one more game, then they're going to the finals, which I hope they do. Because I've said before, I don't hate LeBron James. I don't even hate the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's just that I can't remember. I think it was like 2008 when Boston won. And I think they're about due for another championship. So that is just so awesome. So I gotta give a shout out to my skydiving friend for that one. Because, you know what? Knowing him, he liked the Boston Celtics before they were cool. He probably liked them before Larry Bird existed. Which is weird because he wasn't even born before Larry Bird existed. So yeah, that's how big a Celtics fan he is. Anyway. I keep saying anyway all the time, don't I? Darn it. Moving forward, how about we get into the main subjects that I want to talk about? Before I get into the third of Penn Yan's Big Four, I would actually like to talk about 2 places for shopping. I'm not much of a shopper myself, but I know a lot of you people are, especially the female viewers in my audience. And I feel that if you were to go to these 2 places that are both in Penn Yan, you are going to be in for a real treat. First things first, I cannot talk about shopping for any sort of gifts or knickknacks. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I do believe there are 3 places. But I actually gotta check to see if that one's in Hammondsport, Penn, because by all accounts, I do feel that the first place I'm just about to talk to right now is closer to Penn. But if I were to look it up and say it's in Hammondsport, I don't want to necessarily be wrong. So, first things first, I gotta talk about the Olney Place. It's actually about 5 miles away from Hammondsport. Or 5 miles away from my family's cottage on the east side of Keuka Lake. So, next that place is about 8. So my family's place is about 8 miles from Hammondsport. 5 miles, 13. I think it's closer to Penn. I mean, if I'm wrong, to those on the I Heart Keuka Lake Facebook page that, watch these videos, I apologize. I mean, I want to make sure I get the address right, but that's not here or there. But they actually finally got a license to serve alcohol, which is really more for the adults who watch this. But they have tons of great deli items and knickknacks, and you get shirts with QKA on them. It's awesome. It's great. Highly, highly, highly recommend you try it. Now we get into one that is much, much closer to Penn, and that is the Windmill, an open outdoor farmers market. And there's all sorts of treats and knickknacks. Seriously, every time any member of my family has ever gone shopping there, there's always something that they buy. They purposely try and challenge themselves to not go to buy, so they don't to go. Yeah, they challenge themselves to go and to not buy something, only to fail that challenge anyway. That's how great the stuff at the Windmill is. So I absolutely have to talk about the Windmill. And finally, the third place that you guys should go shopping to for flowers and produce and baked goods is a small, quaint little place called Indian Pines. I'll tell you what, I will tell you, when I was little, they had the best pre-made cinnamon rolls ever. All you really need to do is put them in the microwave for not even 15 seconds, and they were awesome. But there was plenty of other great stuff too. Again, flowers and produce, great shopping area for flowers. And to all my fellow Keuka Lake goers out there, flowers for decorating your cottage is never a bad idea. In fact, truth be told, my grandmother actually got flowers for my family's cottage on Keuka Lake, on the east side, that is. And my grandfather, on my mother's side, he's got flowers up there too. Remember, his cottage is on the west side, much closer to Hammondsport. Anyway. Sorry for my hand right there. Didn't really. Alright, it's right here. Anyway. So, we now have 3 places where you guys can go shopping. I will definitely put links in the descriptions. But now I talk about the eating establishment of choice that I really want to get into. Ironically, the name of this place has the same first name as another one of the Finger Lakes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I may have mentioned this in the past, and all my fellow Keuka Lake goers, you knew this one was coming. The third of Penn Big Four, Seneca Farms. What's at Seneca Farms, you might ask? Well, I'll put it to you this way. This place has been voted in one of the top 10 places in all of America to get fried chicken. And if you think the fried chicken is good, their dessert, Seneca Farms ice cream is legendary. Dairy, ice cream pun. I actually didn't mean to do that, but yeah, it works. With that said, it is amazing. In fact, if you were to go to any of the places that I've mentioned so far, but you were to get dessert at Seneca Farms, especially if you were taking that special somebody with you, you are guaranteed to get lots and lots of compliments. It's a true story. But if you really want to know my opinion of Seneca Farms, well, every time I've ever drove by it, I can sum up just how awesome it is in but 3 words. Standing room only. Yeah, it is that awesome. And it's great. It looks like a simple casual dining place. In fact, if you were to ask me which of these places that I've mentioned so far, of Penn Yan's Big 4 or Hammond Sports Big 8, are the most casual places to go to, I honestly would give it to Seneca Farms. But casual in no way, shape, or form means bad. Not at all. Some of the best places I've ever eaten in my life, or some of the best experiences in my life, have always been very casual. In fact, truth be told, there are places I haven't even talked about yet that technically scream casual. In fact, Rita's Italian Ice is very casual. It's a casual place. But again, that's up for you to decide. And honestly, with 3 of Penn Yan's Big 4 down, I'll get into a very special one tomorrow. And I get the feeling that, there are some people out there who might actually have the audacity to believe that, oh, he's only talking about Keuka Lake. He doesn't have a place up there. He's probably just overhyping it for something that he won't be able to do just to get more views. Well, you know what I have to say about that? To be continued.